planning to come to Saudi Arabia for job, then don't make the mistake of thinking that your degree and experience alone will guarantee your success. The Saudi job market is changing rapidly, and there are 6 essentials that can give you a serious advantage. In this video, I will share you these 6 essentials that most of the job seekers underestimate and ignore. Watch the video till the end and I will share my insights on all these 6 essentials.
Assalamu alaikum, good morning. So let's go to another commute to my office, and today I will share with you job market tips regarding KSA and also my experience about it. So let's go.
Welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing really well. So guys, today's topic, I was expecting that I would discuss with you different job portals or job platforms where you can find different jobs and you know how to apply for the KSA job market. But because of some incident, I changed my mind, and a very basic and important thing came to my mind today morning. So I am making the video on that topic. Rather, later on I will make another video for different job portals for KSA job market, but right now let's discuss the very basics of job hunting with regards to the KSA job market. So recently I had a conversation with a fellow of mine, a Pakistani fellow. This guy is a BS honors graduate, 4 years bachelor's graduate, plus he has recently achieved internationally recognized certification in inventory and warehouse management. So this guy is almost a year in our company now. I cannot take his name, so just randomly I will call him Shakur. So Shakur is almost 1 year now in our company. He is working with us in our warehouse. So I was very curious since start that what are his job responsibilities. So today I got the chance to discuss with him, and I asked him some questions to take his insights I wanted to take his insights regarding his future or career. So basically I asked him 3 very important questions. First of all, I asked him, what's your job description and duties? And to my surprise, he told me that he is doing a very particular task, a very small task, just a data entry in warehouse. So he said that's it, that's his all task which he is doing. I said, what's his official job description and duties? And he said, to my surprise, he said he has no any written job description and duties, which is really surprising for me. So next question I asked him, okay, what's your position as per his job offer and contract which he has on the official platforms of the government? So I asked him what's his position over there in job offer and in his contract. So his position was warehouse keeper and in job offer, but in the contract, or maybe you can say when it's translated into the Arabic or official language, so it was basically a labor category. He was a kind of labor as per the contract, and we are talking about a person who is a bachelor's of honors and a international certification holder. So this guy has these job positions and duties as per the legal contract. So I was really depressed and I was surprised also. Then I asked him, how do you see your growth in next 2 to 5 years? And the answer really shook me, because there was nothing ambitious or nothing any energetic or hunger in that answer. He just simply said that, look sir, there is a very high competition these days in the market, so I will prefer to stay in the same company here, in the same position maybe, and in the same job role, and even on the same package. I was really in a shock that how could he can agree to spend his next 5 years, because he bluntly said he can stay 5 years like this. I was shocked that how can he spend 5 years in the same position, in same job, same duties, same company, same package, and straight 5 years he is agreed to spend. This was really alarming for me. So I decided, I did some counseling of him also. I really gave him some insights that he needed, or he should have got really early. So my friends, whoever are the aspirants, whoever are the newbies, whoever are the new immigrants who are planning to come to KSA for their next job hunt, so please keep in mind these 6 points which I have drafted, and I really want you all to be clear about these points. Okay, without these points there will be no future in KSA. Okay, so first of all, very basic, very generic, but most important thing, you should have a clear vision or ambition with which you are coming in KSA job market. You should have an aim that in 5 or 10 years you have to achieve a certain position or a career level where you will be a CFO or a supply chain manager or a group supply chain manager, something bigger. Okay, so that you can have a reason to step in the market and to take further future steps to reach to that point where you aimed before starting in this market. So first of all, make it clear that in 5-10 years where do you want to see yourself. Okay, second thing, when you are entering in the job market of Saudi Arabia, so you first of all, the first most basic thing, you should get yourself eligible, right? You should get yourself eligible legally and skillfully. You should have all the required skills, degrees, certificate and local accreditation of your degrees or equivalence or evaluation, or any registration which is required particularly for your profession, because KSA is really changing now comparing to a 10-year-old KSA and the present KSA. is totally different. They are adapting all the international standards in every field. Every professional has to be registered in his or her particular government regulated authority. If you are a doctor or an engineer or a nurse, paramedical staff, if you are an accounting personnel, if you are a supply chain or delivery guy, everyone should be registered in their concerned regulatory authority, right? So whatever is your profession, whatever you are aiming to become, you should be first of all eligible to be on that path, right? So like if you are an accounting professional, so first of all you should have an accounting degree. You should have an if not the degree, then you should have the required certification, and then you have to be registered in the accounting and audit authorities, which is called SOCPA here in KSA. So without getting all these eligibility criterias, you cannot enter in the job market. So you have to be eligible in all aspects. Then once you are eligible, if you want to work and grow in the Saudi market, so you know the Saudi is, mashallah, is a rich country, and you will see in almost every company they have ample of resources. You guys will get latest tools and gadgets to make your work really easy and efficient and perfect. So you should be eligible in that sense also, that you could be able to use those tools and all those gadgets to support your work efficiently and effectively, not just wasting your all the resources that you get on your job. You should be using all of the required and available resources very efficiently to outperform your tasks and duties. Third thing, I would say, third and fourth, both are related. Once you are in the job market, so when you have a job, two things are the basic criteria which creates all the legal aspects of a job and an employee and employer relation. Okay, one is your job responsibilities and duties, and other is your rights and benefits from that job, right? So you should be very, very clear what are your exact job responsibilities, what are your job duties. Okay, because if you don't know what the responsibilities for you are hired, you cannot perform it well, you cannot grow, you cannot ask anything, because you don't know what responsibilities you have in the company. So you should be very clear that you have these certain job responsibilities and duties that you have to perform diligently and efficiently. Secondly, there should be clear rights, compensations that you will get after performing those duties and responsibilities. You should know all your rights. Like this gentleman which I discussed earlier, he didn't know what's his rights, what are his rights and what benefits he can get, because he he doesn't even know his job responsibilities, so how he can know his own rights and benefits? Such people come in the kingdom, and they get exploited by the companies, because companies hire such people for very low level tasks and exploit them brutally, but they cannot ask any benefit and rights because they are not aware of it. So always you should be aware of your rights and your benefits that you will get from the responsibilities and duties that you will perform on your job. So in the last, I would suggest that, because you see all the job related codes and all the legal aspects arises from these 2 points: your jobs and responsibilities, duties and responsibilities, and your rights and benefits. Every dispute related to companies or employer-employee relation, every dispute is related to these 2 things. So you should be very clear in getting your benefits. Also, you should be very clear in performing your jobs and responsibilities and duties. Right, guys? And I will say that don't be like this gentleman. Don't be so dull and careless about your career. You should take your responsibility. You should take yourself in the direction and on the path which you have decided before entering in such a job market. You should know that you are going on the path which will lead to your vision. Okay, so perform so well beyond the commitments, beyond the expectations of the company, beyond the expectations of your manager or your appraiser, so that you can ask later on that, boss, can I deserve a growth opportunity now? Can I deserve an increase? Can I get the next job position? Can I get the next opportunity? Can I get a raise? So these are the benefits or the opportunities of growth. You can only ask when you outperform your task, outperform in your team, and you know everything related to your job and tasks. So my friends, again I will revise once again for all my brothers and sisters, all the newbies which are planning to come in KSA for your next job hunt. Please be very clear in your vision and ambition, what you want to become in your next 2 to 5 years or 5 to 10 years, so that you know your path where you have to go. You should know your destination. Then get yourself eligible in all aspects. Third, you should be very tech savvy. Make yourself very tech savvy so that you can use all the related tools and technology to perform well on your job. Fourth is you should be very clear on your job responsibilities and duties. Fifth, you should know your rights and benefits. Also, you should know when you can demand them. And last but not the least, perform so well beyond the expectation of your management and your company, so that you can negotiate your next raise, next your next promotion. Perform so well and beyond the expectation so that you can negotiate your next promotion, you can negotiate your next increase and your career growth. So that's all for the today. Please my friends, especially my Pakistani friends and fellows who are aspiring and coming to KSA, please keep these points in your mind. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next one. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Support me. Thank you.